Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, September the 6th. Let me introduce you to Nikki Pyatt. Good to have you here, Nikki.
Thank you.
And you're here to tell us about the Berlin Bazaar. What is the Berlin Bazaar?
The Berlin Bazaar is that's our third year, actually, our third annual craft fair. It's all Missouri-based artists focusing on craft and artisan work from around here. Things you could hold, functions.
When you say all Missouri artists from around here, do you mean artists just from central Missouri or artists from all parts of Missouri?
All parts of Missouri. We actually have our first couple artists from Kansas City and St. Louis this year, so we're pretty pumped about that. We're getting feelers out.
Yeah. What type of artwork will you have?
We focus on functional craft, things like ceramics, body care, food.
Yeah. And you'll walk in there and you'll smell good smells, won't you? Good
aromas. Yes, pies and birdhouse fried chicken and so many delicious things. Chicken? Birdhouse fried chicken.
What is birdhouse fried chicken?
It's Jamie Davis. He is the chef at Cafe Berlin, and he does a pop-up restaurant event that is entirely based around this amazing recipe that he has for fried chicken.
Okay.
It's incredible.
So when is this going to be?
It's September 9th from noon to 6 at Cafe Berlin.
At Cafe Berlin and your location. People may not know where Cafe Berlin is.
Cafe Berlin is right at the corner of Park and 10th Street downtown.
Okay, so it's from 9 o'clock in the morning, you said?
Noon.
Noon?
Yep, noon to 6.
Noon to 6. Everybody is invited. All Missouri artists and craftsmen will be there, and you can actually start doing your Christmas shopping early if you want to.
Yes, and bring your kids, bring your family. There's the Atelier Craft Studio is setting up a kids' craft studio. There's going to be storytelling and campfire songs. Oh,
do you have a storyteller there?
We have a Girl Scout troop that's going to tell stories.
And you should do something called shared storytelling. You know what that is?
No.
Shared storytelling is when you get a group of people, 2 or 3 or 4 people, and somebody starts a story. You just make it up. And they go to a certain part, and then they stop. The next person has to pick up that story, and it can go in any direction that you want. It really is a lot of fun, and the stories turn out to be pretty outrageous, but they're fun.
That sounds amazing. Yes,
try that.
Great idea.
Do shared storytelling.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for coming by, and I wish you the very best of luck. Again, that will be the Berlin Bazaar on
September 9th from noon to 6 at Cafe Berlin.
Got it. Okay. Now I'm going to turn to a couple of people that I've known for quite a while. Addison Meyer is sitting right next to me. Addison, it's good to see you. The first time I remember you was back in 1969, and you were doing Westlake television commercials out at KOMU.
Yes, I did.
And I just started working at KOMU in 1969, and I remember you like it was yesterday.
I remember you in the same way.
I'm remembering you in a good way. I hope you're
absolutely.
All right, so we got Addison Myers and my friend Wynn Grace. Good to see you again, Wynn Grace, a wonderful musician who performed with us, Paul and Wynn Grace and the Little Darlings, the 2 daughters, for many, many years.
They're going to hate to hear that.
Yeah, but they'll always be the Little Darlings to me on Pepper and Friend. But you're here to tell us about minimal art. What is that?
Well, Minimal Art is a production company. Aaron Kravitz and I began this a few years ago. We've done 3 or 4 shows as Minimal Arts, and we've also done shows in other venues around town. This time we're doing a show at Talking Horse Theater, and it's called Memoirs. And we did it once before. It's a play about Ulysses S. Grant and Mark Twain. And guess which part I am playing?
Oh,
yeah, Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah.
Well, it's at the.
That's why you have the
beard, right? After the Civil War, they were buddies, and they met at Ulysses S. Grant's home on the porch. And Ulysses S. Grant needed money at the end of his life. And so Mark Twain, this actually happened.
This is a true story.
This is a true story. Mark Twain talked him into writing his memoirs. The memoirs, the title doesn't sound very interesting, but Ulysses S. Grant writing memoirs is interesting. And the play is just wonderful about events in the Civil War, his memoirs, his ideas about war, which were not flattering to war. And Mark Twain, who wrote in a different way, of course, comic writing, talks him into doing his memoirs. And he didn't want to do them he ends up doing it, and now for the original copies of Memoirs go at an outstanding price in collector's item as a collector's item. But he didn't want to do it. Mark Twain talks him into it, and that's what the play is about.
So the play really is a factual play.
That's true. The dialogue is invented, but
Right.
this happened.
But the memoirs are real.
The memoirs are real, and there's a copy at the library,
Okay.
and they're sold by collectors.
Now, Win Grace fits in here because you're doing it a little different.
Right. We did it before, but without Win Grace, and I wish we had had her the last time because she is so wonderful, professional musician, and the music that she's concocted for this play, and she has, are Civil War type of melodies. And she's doing a little Chautauqua at the beginning of the show, and then music between the 4 scenes.
So when you have written this music just for this production?
Yes, with the help of L.R. Holtz, the director. He played a little ditty that came to him on the harmonica, and then I fleshed it out, and it's now the Memoirs theme.
And what instrument are you playing?
I'm going to play auto harp and accordion and guitar.
I was hoping you would say the accordion because when I think of Win Grace, I think of the accordion.
Yeah.
Win Grace.
Yeah.
So you're playing 3 instruments on this.
Yeah.
How much music is there actually in the production?
It's woven in between the scenes. So, and there is a couple of little singing in between the scenes, kind of to make the transition to the next scene. So it's not inside the play. Like the actors,
I understand what you're
nobody's
saying.
going to get up and sing too much.
Right.
You know, somebody might hum a tune, one of the actors might hum a tune as they would have, but
Yeah. So it's running when?
It opens on Friday, this Friday on the 8th.
Friday, September the 8th, and it runs the 8th?
8th, 9th, and 10th.
Okay.
The 10th is a 2 o'clock matinee.
That's a Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Okay.
And then the following week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday matinee.
Okay.
And then it closes.
Right. So you got 2 weekends to see it. It's a Talking Horse production. The location is where?
It's on, let me see, it's on here on the card, St. James Street.
On St.
which is
James
one
Street.
block over from the Berlin Cafe.
And the thing is, it's a nice, compact, really comfortable theater.
Lovely
It's a
little
great
place.
theater.
Yes, it's
Great.
intimate. It's
Yes.
very intimate.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish you the very best of luck with that.
Thank you.
How do they get tickets? We're out of time. How do you get tickets?
Oh, the Talking Horse website, talkinghorse.ticketleap.com.
Okay, you got it. Thank you so much for coming by, both of you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks.